Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. You're watching my How to Stunt series, and the question for today is, how do you prepare for a stunt and overcome mental obstacles, and how do you apply that to your life? So for me, what really works well is meditation and visualization. So for example, if I'm worried about a stunt, or if I'm worried about an acting scene or something that I have to do, and I'm worried about it for some reason, I absolutely love to take the time to meditate and try to clear my mind, and then I will visualize how I want the stunt to go, how I would like the scene to go. And I think where I got that from is my dad, because a lot of times before tournaments or something, he would always walk me through things in my head, like things that I was about to do, and he would give me breathing techniques, and they were always so helpful for clearing my mind as well as like feeling prepared. So if I visualize, me going through the particular stunt or a scene that I'm about to do, and I hear the 3, 2, 1 action in my head, and I really try to visualize how I would like it to go, so that when I get onto set, it feels like I've already done it. And of course, there's a lot of rehearsal that comes into play for anything when it comes to performance, especially stunt work. There's a ton of rehearsals with the team, with you figuring out your movements, and that you have to go through over and over to feel comfortable, and for the team to feel comfortable, and the whole production to feel comfortable. It's a lot of work, and you have to make sure you put in the proper time to rehearse. So that's obviously helpful. But in addition to that, to prepare the mental challenges that I may face, I like to visualize. I like to go through the movements in my mind and really feel how I would like to feel, and really do the movements how I would like to do them, because then it's already in my mind. It's like, I'm going to do these movements like this, or at least I'm going to try to do them like this, because in my mind they felt so good. And it might sound silly, but it's so helpful for me. Your thoughts are so powerful, right? Your mind has so much control over what your body does. So if you can learn to control your mind, you can control your body. And I really think visualization has helped me in many circumstances to be more calm under the pressure, and to perform to the best of my ability. I take that same thought into life. I use the meditation to clear my mind as much as possible. Like a simple breathing technique that I like to do is, while sitting up straight, actually. Let me change my posture. I just reminded myself. So a really simple breathing technique that I like to do is to breathe in for 4 seconds. So I can't do that and talk at the same time. Let me try that again. So all I do is breathe in for 4 seconds. I hold for 2, and I breathe out for 4. So I breathe in for 4, hold for 2, and breathe out through my mouth for 4. So it'll look like this. And I do that for about 5 minutes, and I really try to focus on the numbers that I'm counting, and really focusing on where my breath is and how I'm holding it and releasing it and just letting it cycle. That's a super simple breathing technique that I love doing before I go to sleep if I have so much on my mind. I even started doing that before like dance competitions or martial arts competitions. I would do that technique in the green room or backstage or wherever I was preparing, because it just gave me that time to kind of zone out. And I learned that technique from my dad as well, of course. But it's been really, really helpful and beneficial, and I hope that you try it. I want to know what you think of it. Let me know. Try to do it for 5 minutes once a day, probably in the morning, I think is the best, or at night if you're having some troubles getting to sleep. Try it and let me know. Comment down below how you like it. And I know the idea of like just breathing sounds so silly, but again, we so often forget to breathe properly, and it's good to spend time focusing on your breath so that your body is in a more relaxed state and you can work much better and move forward in your day much easier. So try the technique, let me know how you like it, comment down below. So again, to answer the question, the things that really help me are visualization and meditation. If you've never done any of that, it's not crazy, it's not difficult. I recommend you try it and start with just the breathing technique and see how you feel. It's so good for you to just find a little bit of time out of your day to focus solely on yourself. Thanks so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so now. If you have, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If you want to subscribe to my email list for early access and VIP content, as well as 25 free pages of my new book, How to Stunt in Hollywood, I will leave a link for you down below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.